Randy became fascinated with musk ox after watching a Bowhunter TV episode over 7 years ago. Hunting musk ox in Greenland with Frank Feldman quickly became one of his bucket list hunts. When most people think of hunting musk ox, they think of riding around on a snow machine in 40 below temperatures, seeing nothing but snow. While the hides may not be as long and thick, the adventure of hunting Greenland in September or October is much more enjoyable, with better weather, much better scenery, and the opportunity to hunt the central bear and caribou as well. Frank was instrumental in getting bow hunting legalized in Greenland. After moving there from Denmark in the late 2000s, he was the first person to legally kill a musk ox with a bow. He was accompanied by a government official to observe all aspects of the hunt and to see that it could be done safely and ethically. Travel to Greenland is no small task. It takes a couple of days, several flights, and a boat ride to get to camp. This is a big part of the adventure and allows the hunter to learn a little about the culture, see some beautiful sights, and along the way get to meet other hunters he'll be sharing camp with.
Well, we're in Iceland fixing to catch our first flight over to Greenland, and then we have to spend the night in Greenland tonight. Then tomorrow we got a 6 a.m. flight, I believe, and then we got a 4-hour boat ride after that. So we still have approximately 35 more hours before we get to camp. Traveling in Iceland, this is one of my first international flights, so we actually had to fill out licenses and get approved by the Iceland Police Department. So that's what all this paperwork is. Each bow is registered with serial numbers, how many arrows we brought, how many broadheads we brought, and everything had to be registered. We're just outside. We're staying right here on the ocean. Our hostels, as they call it here in Greenland, are right here above us. We're down here on the ocean, and we're just enjoying the scenery today. The plan for tomorrow is get up around 6 a.m. We catch an 8:20 flight. We land about noon in another little town. I'm not going to butcher the name of it. And then we have about a couple hours, and then we catch a 4-hour boat ride out to the camp. Few extra little snacks just in case we need a little something out in the bush. You got? Heavy. The heaviest one. Well, it's starting to get a whole lot more interesting now that we're seeing live game. There must be 50, 60 caribou up there. Well, we just sounded the big foghorn to let them know we're right here, so the house is just right there and we're fixing to land. Well, after 53 hours of travel, we're finally here. It's day one. We've shot our bows a little bit. We've got everything ready. We're packed up, and we're fixing to go to the boat and travel around a little bit and try to find the musk ox. And 2 of us are going to find the caribou today. So 2 will be hunting musk ox, 2 will be hunting caribou. Okay, well, I overheard you talking to Lane in the cabin there, and you want to go second. Well, I want to go second for the same reason you want to go second.
Because I want to watch you mess up so I know what not to do.
Well, I understand. That's the way I feel. So how do you think we're going to resolve this?
Like men.
Like men, okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, you ready?
1, 2, 3, shoot.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Ready?
1, 2, 3, shoot.
I'm calling second.
I figured that. Well, we're seeing a few musk ox. First musk ox sighting. Seen some musk ox over on this side. There's some right there, and then there's some back on this hill here. So we've got 3 groups of musk ox already. So
too wild. There's 2 good dogs. One bigger than the other. One of me, one of you. Both of them are good. So let's see if we have 2 chances we can do. We focus on the first one, and then we have 20% chance to take the other one. We see. We don't want to rush the second one. One more bull, one we saw close to the cow, but that's one really close one.
Well, it was pretty intense when we stood up on them. I didn't realize there were so many, and they circled, and I drew, and just as soon as I was breaking the shot, he took a step, and I hit him a little far back. So now we're in a little predicament. We're sitting here watching him. He's not wanting to walk. He's not wanting to go nowheres. So he said he just bedded. He just bedded, so that's a good sign, and we're going to try to stalk up on him here in about 30 more minutes.
Pretty good shot. Yeah.
It's been 7 years waiting on this shot.
Yeah.
I was a little nervous, I gotta be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Most people are.
Well, I had 7 years of anticipation built up for this hunt, you know, and I'm glad to get it done. It makes my 14th animal, and I'm just super honored to be able to hunt with you.
After an animal is killed, Frank communicates with his skinners and meat haulers on the location of the animal. They come in and take care of processing the animal and transporting it to the boat.
Well, Troy said me had to take my victory drink of BSB 103 bourbon. Well, it's day 2. Day 1, we got rain in the mornings and then snow all day long. We were soaking wet by the time we got back. Today, it's sunshine and skies, but we got about a 30-mile-an-hour wind. So the first 2 days is supposed to be the roughest in the weather. So hopefully we'll be by it. I was fortunate enough to get my musk ox yesterday. Troy's going after musk ox today. Lane might even get to go after musk ox today. And Chad and Cole, they're caribou hunting today. Well, we got one spotted here a little lower, and he thinks he's a good shooter, but he wants him to turn a little bit so we can get a better look at him. That one right there.
He's on the move.
Yeah, he just turned.
Randy was paired with Troy Givens for the hunt. On the first day, Troy won rock, paper, scissors and elected to go second. Randy was able to take his musk ox on the day prior, so it was now his turn to hunt. big enjoyment of a hunt like this is to tag along and watch and support the other hunters in camp. Lane Walter is the videographer for this hunt. He is also a friend of ours and a passionate hunter, and had an opportunity come up that he did not expect. Frank had a couple of extra musk ox tags he had saved for the season. The population was good, and since this was the last hunt of the season, Lane was offered the chance to hunt a musk ox of his own.
Randy shot his musk ox yesterday. Troy shot one this morning. So now I was offered the tag at being the cameraman, and so we're looking for another one, and I'm up. So we're gonna try and get it done today. If we don't get it done today, it's back to Troy and Randy hunting tomorrow for caribou, and then Cole and Chase will come in here and start hunting musk ox. So hopefully we can make something happen today. Right now we have some bulls located. It's pretty cool to draw down on one.
Well, I had a successful day. Day 2 here in Greenland. I got a beautiful musk ox. So as they say in Danish, Tillykke.
Every hunter has at least one bucket list hunt. Greenland musk ox and caribou was one of Randy's, and he had waited over 7 years to put it together. It has been an amazing hunt and everything he could have hoped for so far. He has seen some amazing landscapes, shared camp with some new friends, and was able to take a musk ox with his bow. There is still plenty of time left on his hunt, and he and Troy have caribou tags to fill. And depending on how the hunt unfolds, Lane still has the opportunity to fill a musk ox tag of his own.